Good day, sir. I am Mr. L. Ostos, a third-year criminology student. My task for today is to discuss two topics under pre-final discussion. So, under pre-final discussion is about the International Bill of Human Rights that I I will discuss first. So, before we will discuss the purpose and main objective of the International Bill of Human Rights, we will discuss the history of the International Bill of Human Rights. The International Bill of Human Rights is an informal name for the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. So it means that the International Bill of Human Rights is not the original name of this bill. The original name of this bill is Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It is adopted and on December 1947 and changed by the commission. So the committee. So the commission decided to apply the term International Bill of Human Rights on December 1947. First, it was Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and then on December 1947, when the committee decided to apply the term, it became the International Bill of Human Rights. The stated purpose to the United Nations is to bring peace to all nations in the world. After World War II, so this Bill of Rights came from a long journey of time, or long century, because we all know that these rights came from our came from generation to generation, from Greece, India, Rome, from Magna Carta and 1215 Anno Domini, Magna Carta 1628, Petition of Rights 1689, British Bill of Rights, and so many generations. So after World War II, a committee of persons headed by Mrs. Roosevelt Eleanor. So Mrs. Roosevelt Eleanor is the wife of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, wrote a special document which declares the rights that everyone in the entire world should have. So in that declaration of Miss Eleanor Roosevelt, it covers or it understands the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. In the in that declaration said that where after all the universal human rights begin in small places close to home, so close and so small, but it cannot be seen of any maps of the world. Yet they are the world of the individual person and anyone who lives it. So that declaration of Eleanor Roosevelt, wife of Franklin D. Roosevelt, means a special document to all because that that statement is very truth and give peace or bring peace to everyone. Next is the International Bill of Human Rights, and the United Nations came into being in 1945, shortly after the end of World War II, as I said earlier. So today there are 192 member states of the United Nations, all of whom have signed or on signed on in agreement with the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. So it states that the International Bill of Human Rights covered only 192 member states, or the United Nations covered only 192 states that signed the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. So there are also 8 countries which did not sign the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, or as we say, the International Bill of Human Rights. Included these Czechoslovakia, Poland, Saudi Arabia, Soviet Union, Belarusian, Ukrainian, South African, Yugoslavia. So those eight countries that did not sign the Universal Declaration of Human Rights or the International Bill of Human Rights, I think that they are not agreed to that rights because in their country there's slavery and torture that comes or that involved nowadays or is also happening to them. So the Universal Declaration of Human Rights is a historic document which outlined the rights and freedom is entitled to. The International Bill of Human Rights is the first international agreement on the basic principle of human rights. It is the first international agreement because 192 member states are signed on this rights, our International Bill of Human Rights. So it is international, and it is first international because it happens on after World War II. These rights proclaim these rights happened after World War II or culminated after World War II. So that's all. So it laid the foundation for the human rights protection. It laid the protection. It laid the excuse me. It laid the foundation. So it means it laid the meaning. This International Bill of Human Rights give people a free will to do what he wants, to do what they really think they're right. So mga to. So now therefore the General Assembly proclaims this International Bill of Rights as a common standard of achievement for all people and all nations. Understandable. To the end that every individual and every organ of society and shall strive by teaching and education to promote respect excuse me, for these rights and freedoms, national and international. Siyempre, International Bill of Rights, Bill of Human Rights, to secure their universal and effective recognition and respect both among the people of member states themselves and among people of territorial under this territories under their jurisdiction. So sorry. So this International Bill of Human Rights covered all rights of human. So it syempre it covers all the rights of human because it international and first it is universal, so it is worldwide right of the people or the nation on the state of their jurisdiction. So that's all. So according to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, or as we say, the International Bill of Rights, there are 30 articles enumerated on what is within these rights, which is right to equality, freedom from discrimination, right for equality, we're equal to all. No, dapat the right is equal to all people. Freedom from discrimination, right to life, liberty, and personal security, freedom from slavery, freedom from torture and degrading treatment, and many other more. In general, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights is generally agreed to be the foundation of International Bill of Human Rights. It continues to be an inspiration to us whether in addressing injustice, in times of conflicts, in society suffering from repression, and in our efforts toward achieving universal enjoyment of human rights. It represents the universal recognition that basic rights and fundamental freedoms are inherent to all, human beings. So this rights is inherent to all. So it never taken away according, and it is also covered on the three core principle of human rights, which is inalienable, indivisible, and inviolability. Yes, inalienable, indivisible, sorry, inalienable, where is my notes? Inalienability, interdependence, sorry. Inalienability, interdependence, and equality and non-discrimination. So these rights is covered to all with dignity and rights, equal in dignity and rights, whatever our nationality, place of residence, gender, national or ethnic origin, color, religion, language, or any other status. The international community made a commitment to upholding dignity and justice for all of us. So, the purpose of this International Bill of Human Rights is on his history. So, in this, on my note, the main purpose of this Bill of Human Rights is to promote and give encouragement of respect for human rights and fundamental freedom for all without distinction as to race, sex, language, or religion. So, as I said earlier, this International Bill of Human Rights is universal. It gives encouragement to all to give confidence to people who have known these rights of their life. So, if you know your rights, you know how to get away of of any kind of slavery, torture, or deportation, any basta ano any kind of untreatment or maltreatment to people. So the main objective of the International Bill of Human Rights, according to my notes, is to give recognition and respect of human rights. So, as I said earlier, this International Bill of Human Rights is give respect and give dignity to people who knows the right from wrong, from torture to untorture, from slavery to from any other means of maltreatment. So my next topic that I'm going to discuss is superior. It's on the definition of terms. Superior. Word system. Wait, superior. Okay. Superior. Person effectively acting as a military commander. So, it's understandable. Superior is for me, superior is the highest rank of all the organization. For example, in the school, the superior in our school is the president, Madam Carlos. So, he or she managed all the process on our school. Not she managed actually, but in she is the superior, but she as a superior, she organizes her subordinates and task the task them each to do what they will do. And that's all. The superior or Madam Carlos gave organize her subordinates to do their tasks on the school, and to ano to to be a good school in the community. So the meaning of the superior, it means that the person held as the top, or the manager. The manager is also the superior, the one who owns the company. The the barangay captain is also the superior of the barangay. The mayor is also the superior of the municipality. So in that case, the superior is the highest rank of the organization or the company or the entire community. So that would be all, sir. I hope you not mad at me. I hope you understand. I hope you get get not get me wrong. That, that would be all, sir. Thank you.